Okay, hi, good morning everyone. So today we about to learn about disease HIV and AIDS in our lesson. So, Syed Aminul Qayyum, have you ever heard about HIV and AIDS?
Yes, I have heard about HIV, teacher, but I'm not really sure how it's different from AIDS.
Okay, great question. But this is all about what we will talking about. So let's start our lesson with the first one is our objective, which is you can explain the difference between HIV and AIDS. The second one is list and describe three modes of HIV transmission. And the last one is explain two strategies for preventing HIV and HIV transmission. Okay.
HIV and AIDS. The human immune system defends the body against illnesses all the time. It uses guards in the blood called T cells to recognize any intruders and destroy them. But instead of attacking the body, the human immunodeficiency virus, or HIV, attacks those T cells themselves. It turns them into copy machines to make more copies of itself, then eventually kills the infected T cells. Without treatment, it takes 8 years on average for a person with HIV to develop AIDS, or acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. By then, there aren't enough T cells to fight off various infections and diseases. So it's not the virus directly, but the diseases that are eventually fatal. Humans first acquired HIV from blood contact with apes and gradually transmitted it to more people through unprotected sex, used syringes, and childbirth. AIDS remained undiscovered until a sudden outbreak among gay men in New York and San Francisco in 1981. Very quickly, people began developing the same unusual symptoms around the world. The patients suffered from rare forms of skin cancer, pneumonia, or thrush, and few survived. Prejudice against homosexuality made research funding hard to get, and more people were getting sick. What could be done? Keep the virus from spreading. It became clear that the best preventive measure was safe sex, as condoms kept the virus from infecting others. Additionally, blood banks started testing blood, and new programs even distributed clean needles to drug users.
Okay. So do you understand the video?
Yes,
Yes,
teacher.
teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. So I will explain about what is HIV and AIDS. So basically, HIV is a virus that weakens our immune system, which and AIDS is the final stage of HIV infection when the immune system is critically damaged, which is our T cell is uh, in uh, in a low level. So how is HIV transmitted? HIV is spread when body fluids from a person with the virus come into contact with another person's bloodstream. Example of transmission is unprotected sexual contact, sharing needles or shrinks, mother to child transmission, which is in childbirth, and blood transfusion. Okay, so these fluids include blood, semen, vaginal fluids, and rectal fluids, and also breast milk when breastfeeding to the child. Okay. Myth about HIV transmission. There are many myths about HIV, like thinking it spread through casual contact, mosquito bites, or by looking at someone. The truth is, HIV is only spread through certain body fluids like blood, semen, and vaginal fluids, like I mentioned before. it cannot spread through normal contact, such as touching, insects, or appearance. Okay, for preventing HIV transmission, we have 3 ways, which is practice safe sex. Second one is avoid sharing needles or shrinks. And the third one is, or the last one is, pregnant women should seek medical advice. Okay, so there's some activity. For Idila and Amma, please be my group 1, and the others will be the group 2. List for the group 1 task is list 2 ways HIV is transmitted and how to prevent. And group 2 will debunk 2 myths about HIV transmission. Okay, you may start now. Okay, welcome back. And group 1, what did you come up with?
We said that HIV is transmitted through unprotected sex and sharing needles. I mean, you can prevent it by using condoms and not sharing needles.
Wow, good answer. Excellent. And group 2?
We just found out that people think HIV can be spread by hugging or mosquito bite, but that actually not true.
Great job. Let's do a quick quiz. Here are some question about. Okay, I will paste the link. So you need to answer the Google form about what have we learned, and you will be given only 3 minutes to answer all the questions. So, how the quiz going? Ismat? Ismat, are you okay or not with the quiz?
Yes. I'm
Okay.
done.
So let's discuss the answer together. So you need to open back your Google form and let's discuss. Okay, there is only 5 questions, and I will ask anyone for the answers. Okay, so for the first question is, what does HIV stand? Idila Akila.
Yes, teacher.
The answer
Uh,
for number 1.
okay, I answer B. Human immunodeficiency virus.
Human immunodeficiency virus. Okay, let me share this first. Okay, this one, right?
Yes.
Okay, for the second one, Syed Imanul Qayyum.
Okay, the question is name one way HIV can be transmitted. I answered D for this question, unprotected sexual contact.
Okay, excellent. So number 3, Ahmad Zikri.
How can HIV be prevented? The answer is C, using condoms during sexual activity.
Okay, great. Okay, so Ismail, fourth question.
True, teacher.
True.
Ah,
Okay. For the last question, Hakim, what is the difference between HIV and AIDS?
The answer is HIV is the virus that causes AIDS, while AIDS is the final stage of the disease.
Okay. Okay, so let me conclude your answer now. So basically, all of you have a good understanding about this topic, but there is only one person that answer it wrong, which is Ismat on the fourth question, which is true or false HIV can be spread through hugging, which is not. HIV will not spread through hugging. There is only a normal contact. So the correct answer is false. Okay, so let's move to our uh, slide back. Okay, so this time we will check our remembering. So this is the real answer. HIV, HIV weakens the immune system. For AIDS is the final stage of HIV infection. Myth. This is four myth, like I mentioned before. Hugging, sharing, mosquito bites, and casual contact will not spread HIV, and the preventing is safe sex, no needle sharing. Okay, understand?
Yes, teacher.
Understand?
Understand, teacher?
So, this is your homework. Write a reflection about challenges they face and how society can support them. This is your homework. Okay? So, that's all. Thank you. See you again. And I hope that you will learn something about this topic. So, the slogan is prevention is better than cure. Let's fight the stigma surrounding HIV together. So, thank you, class.
Thank you,
Thank you,
teacher.
Thank you,
Thank you, teacher.
teacher.